Wow, Preston North End 2, Reading 1. What a game. And that has got to be the best performance I have seen this season by us. I can't remember a better performance than that today. We had about 20 plus shots. And I think that's the most we've ever had in a game this season also as well, or for a very long time as well. But yes, a full-time score, Preston 2, Reading 1. 0-0 at half-time, but Tommy Cannon opened the scoring in the second half, made it 1-0 the first 10 minutes of the second half. And we were all over them. As I said, the best football I have seen us play for a long, long time. The runs by players, the passes that the players made, the positioning of all the players, that has got to be, what the fans have been waiting for the attacking brand of football. And that was it today, and it was absolutely superb. So yeah, it was a fully deserved win today, and that's why it was so disappointing when Reading got their goal from, I think it was from a corner or a long throw. It was just flicked on, and it just ended up in the back of the net. And Reading, they did absolutely nothing today. I don't know what their plan was. Because from the start they just sat back. I'm not sure if they wanted to pick up a draw out of this game, because when they did get that equaliser, they did nothing but time waste, and we got them back for that, thankfully. And that's why it was so relieving when that late winner went in by Brad Potts in the second minute of injury time. But it was really weird by Reading, because even when we went 1-0 up in the second half, they just continued to sit back, and it was only until late on, with about 10 minutes to go, then when they decided to start putting pressure on us, when they did get their goal. When that was which was the time that they got their goal. But after that win, that now puts us joint 5th place alongside Millwall and Blackburn Rovers. Can we dare to dream of finishing in that top 6, those playoff places? We've still got 6 games to go. We're against Millwall next, and then also in a couple of games' time we're against Blackburn as well. So we're against teams in and around the playoffs in the next couple of games. So it will be the final test for us for this season to see if we can finish in the playoffs. That is now 6 wins, 3 draws and 1 defeat in our last 10 games. Our run of form has completely switched. Away from home, we're still top class, and now our home form is changing. Compared to what it was after the World Cup, when we were losing to Bristol City and QPR and Huddersfield. It was it wasn't the greatest of times, and fair play to Ryan Lowe. He's turned this around, and with that performance that I saw today, there's no reason why we cannot finish in the top 6. That is the attacking football that the fans have been waiting for. I'm not really sure if I can give any player ratings, because absolutely every player was superb today. I want to start off with a special mention for Josh Onomer. It was his first start for North End since we brought him in January from Fulham. Of course, when he did come in, Fulham hadn't started him in ages. He wasn't match fit, and it's taken him quite a bit of time, but finally we're starting to see what he's all about. He was absolutely excellent today. His hold-up play, absolutely brilliant, and he could have got a goal today if he just struck the ball a couple of seconds earlier. But what I saw from him today, he's going to be a really good Championship midfielder. But we already know that from the previous season when he was with Fulham, when they got promoted last season. But then the wing backs played a really good good role in today's game as well. Alvaro and Potts down the left-hand side and the right-hand side. If you had a look at our wing-backs just a couple of months ago, they were really deep and we were just defensive all the time. But a complete switch up in the past couple of games. They have been right up the field, getting in all the action. They have been playing as wingers. They have been getting up so high, higher than I expected what an attacking wing back to be like. But no, really good. Potts with the last minute winner as well. So all thanks to him, and we can all breathe a sigh of relief against our bogey side, which was Reading, which I thought had come back to haunt us again when that pretty late-ish equaliser went in by them. But it wasn't to be for Reading today. But as I said, I didn't know what Reading were trying to get out of the game today, how they set up, and it's going to be very interesting into the season at the bottom of the table as well as the top. I want to also mention Tommy Cannon on the score sheet once again, his 7th goal for North End since we brought him in on loan in January from Everton, and he's turning out to be a really good striker, the 20-year-old. He's a really good championship striker, and goals from him and Potts saved us today. I've already mentioned Josh Onomah. I want to mention Daniel Johnson and Ben Whiteman in that midfield as well today. The midfield is the most important part of the team, and they were superb today. They kept us possession, they kept our pass accuracy up. It started from there. Andrew Hughes as well. I know he's a centre back, but he was joining the midfield quite a bit today, and making lots of runs. I was about to say Fulham then. Reading gave him absolutely tons of space in that midfield today. The runs that he made, absolutely superb. Of course, the link-up play with Alvaro and Hughes passing to each other, the crosses that they got into the box. We absolutely bombarded Reading today with the amount of chances that we had, and as I said, 20 plus shots by us today, and I'm just very grateful that we managed to pick up all 3 points right at the end there today. Next week, Millwall away, another team inside that top 6. We've got a couple of games coming up that is going to determine where we finish come the end of the season. So I'll see you all probably in a score predictions video for next week's championship games. I'll see you all then. Bye.